What makes New Orleans cuisine truly legendary? Why do people from all over the world flock here, eager to taste what's simmering in the city's kitchens? Is it a rare spice, a secret technique, or something in the water? Maybe it's the way every chef seems to have a story behind their favorite dish, or the way recipes are passed down like treasured family heirlooms. The city's food is a vibrant blend of French, Spanish, and African influences, with iconic dishes like gumbo, jambalaya, and crawfish étouffée. Each plate is a living history lesson, telling the story of generations who have called this city home. Seafood, especially shrimp and oysters, is everywhere, and every meal feels like a celebration. The tables are always full, the laughter is loud, and the flavors are bold and unforgettable. Some say it's the humidity that traps flavor, others credit the boldness of the chefs. Maybe it's the relentless creativity, or the pride that goes into every pot and pan. The quest for the secret ingredient takes you through the French Quarter, bustling markets and family-run joints. Each stop along the way offers a new taste, a new story, and a new clue to the city's culinary magic. The answer isn't just in the food, it's in the experience, the music, and the stories. Jazz floats through the air, blending with the aroma of spices, and every meal becomes a memory. To understand New Orleans cuisine, you have to peel back the layers, each revealing a new influence. It's a mosaic of cultures, flavors, and traditions, all coming together in one unforgettable bite. It's a delicious detective story, with every clue leading closer to the truth. Each taste is a hint, each aroma a memory, and every meal a new chapter in the city's ongoing story. The city's food is alive, evolving, yet deeply rooted in its past. Old traditions meet new ideas, and every generation adds its own twist to the recipe. Maybe the secret isn't a single ingredient at all, but something much more profound. It's the spirit of the people, the warmth of the community, and the joy of sharing a meal together. So, let's dig in and find out, one delicious bite at a time. The answer, after all, might just be waiting for us at the bottom of the bowl. New Orleans is shaped by its geography, a crescent city cradled by the mighty Mississippi River, its neighborhoods hugging the water's edge in a graceful arc. And just beyond, the Gulf of Mexico stretches out, its tides and storms forever shaping the city's fate and flavor. This watery embrace means seafood is everywhere. Shrimp, oysters, crabs, and fish fill every pot, every market, and every celebration. The bounty of the sea is a daily gift, inspiring cooks to create dishes that are both comforting and bold. The bayou's fertile land provides crawfish, wild game, and rice, forcing cooks to be resourceful and creative. Here, nothing goes to waste. Every part of the land and water is honored and transformed into something delicious. The city's location made it a melting pot, a crossroads for French, Spanish, African, Caribbean, German, and Italian influences. Ships brought not just goods, but people, languages, and dreams from across the globe. Each group brought their own recipes, spices, and techniques, transforming the city into a culinary laboratory where old traditions met new ingredients and unexpected combinations were born. The result? A loud, chaotic, and delicious collision of flavors, where every meal is a celebration and every table tells a story. Creole and Cajun cuisines were born from this fusion, each bite a taste of history, each dish a living memory of the people who made this city their home. The city's geography didn't just shape the land, it shaped the palate, blending the wildness of the wetlands with the sophistication of the old world. Imagine a French chef adapting classic sauces with local ingredients, okra, peppers, and fresh Gulf seafood, creating something entirely new yet deeply rooted in tradition. Or an African cook spicing up a stew with Spanish flavors, layering in heat and depth, making every meal a journey across continents. This is how New Orleans cuisine became a living, edible history. Recipes passed down, adapted, and shared, generation after generation. The landscape is an active participant in every kitchen, its scents and colors infusing every meal, its bounty always close at hand. The city's food is a testament to its ability to absorb and transform, to welcome the new while honoring the old, to turn every meal into a celebration of place and people. Here, the land, water, and people all cook together, blending their stories and their flavors into something utterly unique. That's the real flavor of New Orleans. A city where every bite is a reminder of its wild, watery roots and its endlessly creative spirit. The French founded New Orleans, shaping not just its streets and buildings, but its very soul. Their influence is woven into the city's daily life, and nowhere is this more evident than in the food. From the earliest days, the French left an indelible mark on the city's cuisine, introducing techniques and flavors that would become the backbone of New Orleans cooking. They brought with them the richness of butter, the silkiness of cream, and the transformative power of the roux, a simple blend of flour and fat that forms the base of countless iconic dishes. In New Orleans, the roux is taken further, cooked slowly until it turns a deep chocolate brown. This careful process unlocks nutty, complex flavors, giving depth and character to gumbos, étouffées, and more. French culinary technique elevates local ingredients, transforming Gulf seafood and fresh produce into masterpieces like oysters Rockefeller and pompano en papillotes. Even the city's beloved beignets are a nod to French pastry tradition. French bread with its crisp crust and airy crumb is another gift, perfect for po' boys piled high with fried seafood, or enjoyed warm with a dusting of powdered sugar at Café du Monde. But the French influence is more than just recipes or ingredients, it's a philosophy. Meals are meant to be savored, shared, and lingered over. Food is an experience, not just sustenance. This commitment to quality, pleasure, and artistry is at the very heart of New Orleans cuisine, inspiring chefs to seek out the freshest ingredients and perfect every detail. The French provided the grammar and vocabulary for the city's food, from the names of dishes to the techniques used in every kitchen. Their legacy is one of elegance, refinement, and a deep appreciation for the art of good living, a tradition that continues to define New Orleans dining today. In every bite you taste a touch of old-world class, a reminder of the city's rich heritage and the generations who have cooked, shared, and celebrated here. That's the French secret in New Orleans, a blend of history, technique, and joy that makes every meal unforgettable. The Spanish ruled New Orleans for nearly 40 years, bringing fire and spice to the city's kitchens. They introduced tomatoes, bell peppers, onions, and garlic, now fundamental to Creole and Cajun cooking. Jambalaya, a direct descendant of Spanish paella, is a perfect example. Saffron was swapped for tomatoes, and local ingredients like andouille sausage and crawfish made it uniquely Louisianan. The Spanish loved one-pot meals, letting flavors meld together in hearty stews and gumbos. Rice became central, soaking up rich, spicy sauces. Their influence added a rustic, communal spirit to the kitchen, less about courses, more about comfort. The Spanish period was crucial in shaping the city's culinary identity, giving rise to the term Creole. Their legacy is complexity, spice, and a touch of Latin flair. Without the Spanish, New Orleans food would lack its signature depth and soul. They brought the fiesta to every pot. That's the Spanish flavor in New Orleans. The most profound influence on New Orleans cuisine comes from West Africa. Enslaved Africans brought not just labor but culinary wisdom, ingredients, and soul. Okra, the source of the word gumbo, is a direct link to Africa. African cooking introduced the one-pot meal, smoked meats, yams, black-eyed peas, and deep frying. Their ingenuity turned humble ingredients into extraordinary dishes. More than ingredients, they brought rhythm and spirit, soul cooking made with love and patience. This is food of resilience, transforming hardship into beauty. The African heritage is the heartbeat of New Orleans food, tying everything together. Their contribution is the foundation, not just a chapter, of the city's culinary story. Every bowl of gumbo celebrates this enduring legacy. Every cuisine has its aromatic base. In New Orleans, it's the Holy Trinity onions, celery, and bell peppers. This trio is the starting point for gumbo, jambalaya, étouffée, and more. Sautéed in butter or oil, the Trinity releases sweet, savory aromas that signal something delicious is coming. The proportions vary, but the core is sacred, each vegetable balancing the others. Unlike the French mirepoix, which uses carrots, the Trinity's bell pepper gives a distinctly savory green flavor. It's a symbol of the city's culinary identity. French technique, local ingredients, and a blend of influences. The Trinity is humble but essential, the bedrock of every pot. It's the first secret every New Orleans cook learns. Simple, adaptable, and powerful, it's the unspoken truth behind every great dish. Without the Trinity, New Orleans food wouldn't be the same. It's the quiet magic in every bite. New Orleans' iconic dishes are edible history, each with a story. Gumbo is the ultimate melting pot, African okra, French roux, Choctaw file powder, and endless variations. Every family guards their gumbo recipe, each bowl telling a unique heritage. Jambalaya, born from Spanish paella, comes in two main types, red Creole and brown Cajun, both hearty and crowd-pleasing. Crawfish etouffee smothers Bayou Bounty in a rich, silky sauce. These dishes are living traditions, cooked daily in homes and restaurants. They're the centerpiece of celebrations and the taste of home. To eat them is to taste the city's history and culture. In New Orleans, food is never just sustenance, it's community and story. Every spoonful is a celebration. In New Orleans, food and music are inseparable. Jazz and cuisine both born from fusion and improvisation. Chefs, like jazz musicians, riff on tradition, adding new spices and ingredients to classic melodies. Festivals like Jazz Fest blend music and food, drawing crowds for both the sounds and the flavors. The city's celebrations, Mardi Gras, second-line parades, crawfish boils, always center around food. King cake, gumbo, and beignets fuel the party and bring people together. This spirit of joy or joie de vivre is everywhere, even in hard times. Food and music express the city's resilience and creativity. They're exuberant, deeply felt, and always shared. In New Orleans, there's always a reason to cook, play, and dance. The bond between food, music, and joy is the city's magic. It's a flavor and rhythm you can't bottle. That's the New Orleans way. So what's the real secret ingredient in New Orleans cuisine? It's not just French technique, Spanish spice, or African soul. It's the city itself, the spirit of New Orleans. The people, resilient and creative, stir their stories into every pot. The city's history of cultural collision creates something vibrant and new. The motto is "Let the good times roll," and that spirit infuses every meal. The food is bold, joyful, and a celebration of life. Every bite is a taste of history, music, and soul. The secret ingredient is love, history, and the unbreakable spirit of New Orleans. And that's a flavor you'll never find anywhere else.